Welcome back to Afternoon Express. I hope that you're having a fabulous Friday, and it's about to get even more fabulous. Lee-Ann Oswage and Belinda Kafassie started a project called #BlackDragMagic, which aims to decolonize drag culture in the townships, as well as to spread awareness of the need for the African LGBTQ community to find their identity irrespective of their backgrounds. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
What a fabulous concept. Please do tell me about #BlackDragMagic.
So #BlackDragMagic is born out of stories of queer, gender non-conforming and trans bodies living, or rather navigating their daily lives in the township.
Yeah.
So we focus on spatial navigation, migration, gender and sexual identity. Yeah.
Why is it important for this awareness to be created?
Just a little bit more about the project. I met Belinda last year when I was documenting another project called The Queens of Cape Town.
Yeah.
And through this, I had a need to create collaborative work, and I kind of put the message out there. And Belinda approached me, and we decided to create this project together, where it's not a project where subjects come and they sit for their portrait, but rather create them collaboratively. So I had the need to hold space for people to come and tell their stories and facilitate that.
Amazing. Why did you decide to get involved with the project?
As soon as Belinda called me and says we are reclaiming our spaces in the township, I was like, count me in.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of spaces that we don't go to in the townships. Like we don't attend, we don't go to our healthcare facilities, we don't go to church. There are a lot of other spaces, like even it's difficult for us to go to the taxi rank.
Yeah.
Because we are getting discriminated in most of these places.
I want to know the reality of that. What is your everyday life like for you? Do you feel like you're constantly in danger? Have you ever experienced or been attacked or discriminated against?
we get attacked every day.
Really?
That's why we have these tough skins. So, as a young black, queer, gender non-conforming person, I decided I am not going to live to satisfy other people.
Sure.
I am going to live for me, because no one else is going to be able to live this life as soon as I'm gone. So what I do now, I don't give a rat's behind who comes for me. As long as I am doing me.
Yeah.
That's who I am doing.
Exactly.
So I've grown a thick skin and decided to not give a hell about other people and just do me.
Exactly.
Because if I give a hell about others, I'm forgetting about myself, and I'm forgetting what I should be doing to improve my life.
Yeah. Considering it is dangerous for you maybe to be yourselves in your communities, what are you hoping that a project like this will do?
We want to augment the power into these stories.
Yeah.
But what I firmly believe in is that telling stories is to show determination and resilience.
Yeah.
But to hear stories is to gain knowledge and sensitization.
Yeah.
So for me, it is very much important as an activist to throw in my energy to bring about social intervention. So to bring about solutions to gain the sensitization to the community, and also to tell people that this is where we are and we are reclaiming our spaces. I'm from the township and I'm queer and I'm black and this is where I come from, and it's
and beautiful.
And it's to bring about that kind of spirit forward, to say that I want to gain my dignity and respect as a citizen of South Africa.
Well, as a finalist as well of Miss Drag South Africa 2019, congratulations.
Thank you.
How do you hope to, and what do you mean by decolonizing drag?
Okay, drag is very much, the drag has become over the years a huge, very mainstream at the moment, because of very much programs such as Drag Race, RuPaul's Drag Race.
Love.
And what is sad at the moment is the fact that we have taken what RuPaul is and we have kind of imitated it, and that's how we judge drag, based on RuPaul's standards. Drag that is inclined with those standards of Drag Race is often seen as elevation, and drag not in those standards, or rather those styles, is seen as lesser drag. So, or rather a mock drag. So decolonizing drag comes from telling drag stories, or rather showcasing drag the African way in Africa to Africans. So it's about showcasing, telling stories of African people, how people, because drag is a representation, and as a symbol of representation, I represent the black woman in society. And that is for me what is important. Claiming, or rather decolonizing drag then, refers to showing the African way of drag.
And your pictures are absolutely beautiful. They really, really are fantastic and definitely do tell such powerful stories. How big is the drag scene in South Africa?
The thing is, the drag scene is big in South Africa, but it's big in the CBDs.
Cape Town.
We dress up and look normal as what people want. And take taxis to the CBD and then change and be other people instead of being ourselves in our communities. So we want to bring it back from the CBD to our locations. That's what we're trying to do now.
And that's the reason why I just want to add something. The reason why we have this project is because it's to tell the story of me going to the town and becoming a drag queen, but coming back to my realities after the show and being stuck in the hostilities of living the township. And those realities it's time to shed light on them.
Language was also a theme in the project as well. Why was that important? I think because there isn't a word for gay or drag in Indigenous languages.
Indigenous languages often have insulting or derogatory terms and very limiting, or rather describing and being limiting queerness to a sexual act. So we the problem that I have faced when I came out to my family, I couldn't express my queerness. I couldn't explain it in my own language. So we bring in language to say, let's find indigenous innovative ways to find names for who we are and describe who we are. Also often because the problem about it not having indigenous names for drag and for queerness is because it kind of gives muscle to this wrong idea that being gay or rather being queer is un-African. Because if there's no Xhosa name for being queer,
then it must not exist.
It must not exist. So it is these themes that we bring forward with this project.
Thank you so much for the remarkable work that you do and for your beautiful photos and for sharing this message. At the end of the day, love is love. And I think everybody should feel free to live their life with radical self-expression.
Yes.
Lashes for days.